Hey, how's everybody doing? Thought I'd give you guys a quick little update before the video starts. Still giving away the these two right here. He's getting real hungry, so it's time. It's almost time to feed him. But yeah, I thought I'd make a quick little snippet before the video actually starts. Let you guys know, or remind you guys that the giveaway is still going on. You guys got about a little under a week to enter if you're interested. Giving away these two. I will link the video down in the description below. So yep, hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Alright, what is up everybody? It's your boy, the young pwn here, bringing you guys another video. It seemed pretty dark, so I hope it's not dark. I really hope. But I have the house to myself now. It's pretty quiet, and I decided to finally record this video because I cleaned my guinea pig's cage, and usually my guinea pig is up here. And now that I have the room to actually record this video, I'm going to take advantage of it since I don't have him here right now. I'm going to show you guys the rest of my, or another section of my collection. Now, this will be the DC part. I started off with a small chunk of DC figures, and then it kind of grew. But yeah, to represent the DC side, I have two pretty cool stickers, if I do say so myself. One is of Wonder Woman, and the other one is of either Supergirl or Superwoman, I'm not sure. But these are like old school pinup style. About these at Hot Topic. So yeah, now for the pops, let me just take the lid off. Here they are. You get to see, let me see, yeah, you get to see kind of like a full shots. I try to organize them in the sections that they're supposed to go in a sense, like the Teen Titans, the Imposters, and kind of like my little Batman side. But yeah, let's get into it. So I guess I'll start off by showing you guys kind of like the thinner layer. Here we have the PX exclusive Swamp Thing. Now I'm not sure exactly what the difference is. I don't know what is exclusive about it, but I just kind of wanted a Swamp Thing and I didn't want the scented one, so yeah. And then here we have the PX exclusive Green Lantern. I'm pretty sure this is the new 52 version, but I do want the Hal Jordan Green Lantern. It's almost the same figure, but it has like Hal Jordan instead of Green Lantern, and then of course, you know, minor differences. But yeah, Green Lantern, for those of you that don't know, Green Lantern is definitely one of my more oh. For those of you that don't know, Green Lantern is definitely one of my more favorite DC superheroes. And then here we have the PX exclusive Batman, The Dark Knight Returns Joker. Now this one has a fat sticker on it, which, you know, I'm kind of disappointed, but I'm glad I found it. I'm disappointed that it has it, but I'm glad I found it. This was at a local comic book store, so glad I was able to pick him up. And then I guess I'll start off with the whole Batman section, since I already showed you guys the Joker. Here we have the Flashpoint Batman, Thomas Wayne. This is, for those of you that don't know who Thomas Wayne is, that is Batman's dad. This is from an alternate universe. Great story. I have it in trade paperback, so I'd recommend it. And then here we have one of the newer Batmans. This is Negative Batman, Target exclusive. Came out on Black Friday. And then to go along with that, I have the Golden Midas Batman. Super cool. I really liked all the Batman Target exclusives, so I picked all of them up. Here is the gold Batman, is what he's known out in the streets. And then here we have the North Pole camo Batman. This kind of reminds me of, and I know a lot of people have said this, it reminds them of the White Lantern Batman, which is cool, because I don't have a White Lantern Batman, but this kind of resembles it, so in a sense I do, but I don't have a White Lantern Batman. And possibly the coolest one out of all of them is the Professor Radium Batman, the glow-in-the-dark one. I just like the green that it is. It's not like a solid green color. It's almost like a translucent but not translucent green, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is probably the coolest one out of all of them. So super glad I was able to find these guys. But yeah, then moving on with the Batmans. Here we have the Earth 1 Batman. Story about this guy. I was at Hot Topic. I wasn't going to buy anything, but then the one of the employees there was like, "Hey, do you like Batman?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't really care for him. There's a lot of pops about him out there, and I don't really care for him." But then he brought out a couple cases, and he had this guy. I'm like, that's pretty cool. I don't have a Batman in this pose, so I'll definitely take him. But yeah, super glad I was able to find this dude. To shout out to that Hot Topic employee. I don't remember your name. Now, this will be getting sort of into like the cooler Batmans, even though they're all the same, just different paint jobs. So what I'm going to do is, hopefully you didn't see that, I'm actually going to scoot this dude over to the side because I want to save that Batman on the bottom for last. Here we have Rainbow Batman from New York Comic Con. When this dude first came out, he was highly sought after, but the hype died down, and there was still one more at a GameStop near where I live. So I had originally passed on him. I didn't really care for him, but you know, after a while, he kind of just grew on me. After seeing a lot of people review him and seeing him, you know, out of box, he kind of grew on me. So I decided to pick him up, and you know, I'm not regretting it. So yeah. And then here we have the Steampunk Batman. Now this was one of the Batmans I was actually looking forward to because this is a brand new sculpt and it looked pretty cool. The concept is cool. I'm not too much into steampunk, but just the fact that, you know, he has knives. You can't really, like, hopefully you can see it, but he has knives on his utility belt, and usually they're batarangs, but it's pretty cool to see that he has knives. And then the goggles were kind of like the selling point for me, so super glad I was able to get this dude. And then shoot, I guess you'll see him anyways. So here we have Armored Batman. Definitely wanted this dude. I wasn't able to get the Batman vs Superman one, the Legion of Superheroes, I believe, Legion of Heroes, something like that. The not the Batman, but the DC exclusive, what is it called? Mystery box, I don't know. But yeah, I was super glad to find this guy. He was the last one. When I originally found him, he was the last one. And I jumped the gun and bought him. And I'm super glad because this is a dope figure. I've read the book and I've watched the animated movie. So yeah, I just liked it. And then here we are, probably the grail of all my DC pops at the current moment. Here we have the Harvest Batman, I believe. Now, I was super lucky to actually go onto the Funko store when this guy was up and actually be able to buy one. Shout out to whoever posted a post on a Facebook group. I don't remember your name, but shout out to you. You were the real MVP. But thing with this guy, when he came in the mail, oh man, I'm sorry. I'm running on very, very low sleep, so I apologize for slurring the words. But yeah, As you can see here, hopefully you can see, but on Batman's ear, there's a fat crease going along it, and this is how it came in the mail. I was extremely sad and disappointed when I saw that, but looking back at it, it doesn't matter because I was one of the few people that was actually able to find this, or was able to buy him when he went live on the store. So I'm glad I was able to pick him up for like the 20 something, including shipping, because now he goes for like 60 to 80 bucks. So super glad I was able to find him. And then here we have Batgirl. This was just an impulse buy. I don't really care for Batgirl. It was just there, so I was like, you know what, might as well just go for it. But, you know, it's cool to have her in the collection. Should I go... I'm going to go Joker and then the Imposters, just to go on with the theme of Batman. But here we have the Joker, aka the Killing Joke Joker. Now, this is... I wasn't a big fan of like the comic book or the animated movie. I have the animated movie. I wasn't really like too fond of it, but it's pretty cool to have the Joker in this uniform, because in this scene in particular is where shit gets really fucked up and shit hits the fan. So this is definitely one of Joker's more sadistic moments. So to have it captured in this uniform is pretty cool. But yeah, I wasn't really too much of a fan of the story itself, but I was more a fan of the concept where, you know, Joker wanted to push Commissioner Gordon to be like him and go insane. But yeah, that's that. And now moving on to the Imposters, aka the Batman Imposters. Here we have the Killer Croc Imposter. This is the Walmart exclusive that came in the mystery box for Black Friday. This is probably the sickest one, aside from like the Scarecrow one that hasn't been released. This is definitely the sickest one of them all, and then Scarecrow comes in second. But yeah, super glad I was able to get this dude, because none of my Walmarts were stocked with the mystery boxes, and to have actually a Walmart stocked with them, I was super stoked. Okay, that's the Killer Croc one. Here we have the Penguin, another pretty cool one. I like what they did with the eye, but I do wish it was an actual like eyeglass, but I'll live with it. Pretty cool one. Then we have the the Riddler Imposter. Pretty basic, but I like the question marks. The amount of detail that went into the question marks, I liked it. So yeah, and then here we have the Two-Face one. Again, this is from a comic book store, local comic book store that I go to where I get my comic books. You'll see a lot of pops in my collection that have the sticker. So yeah, it's another cool pop. I do like it. I actually got the pint-sized hero of Two-Face, and I have the Dorbs of the animated, or the Batman animated TV show, Two-Face. And I would like to have the actual Two-Face, but that dude, I'm pretty sure he's expensive, so he'll do for now. And then for the Batgirls, we have both the Poison Ivy and the Harley Quinn Imposters. I'm pretty sure there's a... Yeah, there's a Harley Quinn male imposter, or Batman imposter, not Batgirl. So I think I'm only missing that one and the Scarecrow one. I'm not sure. So, yeah, these are the Batgirls. I originally wasn't going to pick these up, but to complete the set, I was like, what the hell, why not? But yeah. And then, let's see here, I guess I'll go this row and then this row. So here we have the Hawkman from the DC Legends of Tomorrow TV show. I thought this was a pretty cool pop. I like the sculpting on it. And I hadn't watched the TV show when I originally picked it up, but since I picked it up, I have watched the TV show, and I want to get the rest of the line. I also have Hawk Girl, the New York Comic Con, to go along with them. So I just need the White Canary, the Atom, and Firestorm to complete the set. And I'm super glad I got these two because they're pretty cool pops. I like the sculpt, especially on the Hawkman. I wish they would have gave the Hawk Woman a weapon, but yeah. And this is from the latest DC wave. Here we have Black Adam. A pretty cool pop. I like the head sculpt. I like how they kind of like didn't do like the original fat head. They just did like a lengthwise head. And I like the little weapon that he has and the tubes connecting from his back to the helmet. I thought that was pretty cool. Then here we have the original Firestorm. Definitely one of my, I don't want to say favorite, but he's a pretty cool superhero. I like him. I like his costume a lot. And I like his concept. So definitely a nice addition to my collection. And then Power Girl. I had originally bought the whole set, all 5 of these, as a set. So it was cheaper for me to buy them like that. So Power Girl and Supergirl really aren't like two that I'm like, oh, I have to have, but they were pretty cheap, so I got them. And then Cyborg, definitely one of my favorite superheroes. Dating back from the Teen Titans show, the original Teen Titans show, not the Teen Titans Go. Definitely one of my favorite superheroes, and glad that he was able to join the Justice League eventually. And then here we have Clark Kent, aka Superman. I like this pop a lot because of just the, how do I say this? The iconic symbol of it, you know, Superman, or Clark Kent, about to transform into Superman, ready to go into action. I like it so much. I don't know why. When I saw that this pop was going to be released, I knew I had to have it. So definitely one that is very much appreciated in my collection. Even though it's not worth much, that's definitely one that I really do enjoy a lot. So now we're going on to the Teen Titans, but the first I'm going to go through some of the other PX exclusives that I have. I have the Flash. I'm pretty sure this is the new 52 one, and then I have the metallic Deathstroke. I want to get the unmasked Deathstroke from the Arrow TV show because I freaking love the Arrow TV show. It's an amazing TV show. It's one of my favorite superhero TV shows. And the Flash is second to Green Lantern and my favorite superheroes from DC. So super glad I got these two. I really like the metallic Deathstroke a lot, just because it's metallic. But let me just crack my fingers, and then we're going to go into the Teen Titans Go. Here we have Raven as Wonder Woman. I don't know, there's not much to say about these. I really like them. I like the concept of the Teen Titans dressing up as the Justice League members. Here we have Batman, or here we have Robin as Batman. Super duper cool. It was pretty obvious that Robin would dress up as Batman. But I like that they did Beast Boy as Martian Manhunter. It kind of goes, you know, with him being green and Martian Manhunter being green. It goes. And then here we have Starfire as the Flash. This is definitely one of the more heavier pops because of the hair, and it's pretty cool. You're getting your money's worth. A little bit of damage on the box, but not too bad. And finally, we have Cyborg as my favorite DC hero, as the Green Lantern. This is pretty cool. I'm hoping that this concept gets explored sometime in the future in comic books. Now I can feel a little crease going on right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, which sucks, but this was only, at the time, this was the only Cyborg, and I thought for sure that these were gonna actually like be sold out fast and skyrocket in price like how the original set went. But I was mistaken, and these, I'm pretty sure you can still find these in most Toys R Us. I'm pretty sure I've found a couple since then, but I'm just going to keep that Cyborg because that Cyborg was, it kind of means a little to me because I actually went out and hunted for it when it originally came out, and now that there's more, it's like, you know, I can pick those up whenever I want, but that one, I went out actually physically looking for it, whereas to those I'm not really looking to buy anymore because I have that one. But yeah, now these are probably second to the Harvest Batman in price, and I'm super glad to have this because I was a fan of the original Teen Titans Go series. I'm not so much as a fan of the Teen Titans Go as I was of the original Teen Titans, but you know, it's cool to have their pops. Woo. But yeah, it's cool to have their pops. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm so tired that my brain isn't working. But yeah, I'm a fan of the original Teen Titans. Not so much as the Teen Titans Go because it's mainly aimed for children. But it's cool to have some of their pops nonetheless. So here's Cyborg. Here is a Robin. You can't find these pops anymore in store. So when I did find them, some of the boxes are a little damaged. It's kind of pushed in here a little. It's not creased, but you can feel that the box is a little pushed in a little. Raven, definitely one of my, probably my favorite of the Teen Titans. This one is pretty decent. The box is pretty decent. You have Starfire. A little damage here, but not too bad. And then Beast Boy. Beast Boy would probably be my second favorite, and this box is pretty damaged. This was the only Beast Boy I was able to find, and if I had found another one, I probably would have bought it, even though I hunted for this guy. The box is actually pretty damaged, which kind of sucks, but yeah, as you can see here, which kind of sucks, but I was able to find a Beast Boy, and that's all that really matters. But yeah, this was actually my DC side of my collection. My DC side is actually small compared to like all my other, all the other sections of my collection. Even though when it came to comic books, I originally was into DC way before I was into Marvel, but now I'm more into Marvel than I was into DC. But comic book wise, I'm starting to go more towards DC because of Rebirth, and Marvel now is not really living up to the expectation. But yeah, I'm looking forward to growing my DC collection. I kind of don't want to add any more Batmans, but I'm pretty sure there will be some more Batmans out there that are cool, and I'll be able to add to my collection that I'll actually want in my collection. So in a sense, I don't want more Batmans, but I also do, which is strange, I know, but that's just the way my brain is working right now. But yeah, I will hopefully be having, I don't know when this video will go up, to be honest with you, but hopefully when this video goes up, I'll have another section of my collection ready to go. But it just depends on when I feel like cleaning my guinea pig's cage and actually getting him away from this area. because this is where he lives in this area. So it just ultimately depends on me and when I want to get him out of this area so that I can record more. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I guess here, let me see. Okay, so taking a little look-see down at the bottom container underneath this one, which will be the next video. It looks to be TV related pops. So that's kind of like a clue or a little hint, a little nudge as to what's going to be uploaded next in my collection wise. So be on the lookout for that. It's a lot of TV and TV related pops. So yeah, as I'm putting these back, I kind of want to, I don't want to kind of say it, but I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoy my collection. It's actually, I've said this before, and I'm going to repeat it one last time. Maybe even a couple more times, I don't know. But seeing as to I live in a small room, I can't really display these the way I would like to display them. So I have them in these containers, in these bins. As soon as I get my own place or a bigger place where I can actually display them and enjoy them, they'll be in these bins. So whenever I make these kind of videos where I get to show off my collection, that brings a lot of pleasure to me, and hopefully brings pleasure to you guys in a sense where, you know, you guys are having fun where I'm having fun, because I get to look at these pops and remember why I buy them and why I collect them. They just bring a smile to my face because some of the characters are characters that I like, and I just like collecting these figurines, these vinyl figurines, just because they're cool, and some of the stories behind them, like the Harvest Batman, where this guy posted a link on a Facebook group and I was actually able to buy him, whereas to, you know, I'm not trying to brag or anything, I'm really not, whereas to other people weren't able to buy him, and I was actually lucky enough to buy him, which I'm humbled to have him in my collection. It just, you know, it's just little moments like that. Also with the newer Batmans from Target, I had to go to 2 different Targets to find them, and I had to talk to employees there. And I was lucky enough to know, or not to know, but I was lucky enough to have an employee at the second Target actually know what I'm talking about when it comes to pops, because there's a lot of when these guys first came out on that Black Friday, both Friday and Saturday, I saw a lot of posts where people were saying that employees at their Targets didn't know what they were talking about and didn't actually want to take the time to go look in the back and actually find them. And same with the Killer Croc and Popster, you know. Walmarts in my area suck when it comes to stocking pop related items. And the fact that there was a Walmart in my area that actually had the mystery boxes, that blew my mind. And I was super excited to actually find them. And then with the Clark Kent, it's just an iconic pose and an iconic character that I just really like this figure because of the pose and because of the character. So yeah, it's just little things like that that bring joy to my life in sad moments, which is weird. And you know, some people might say it's sad, but to me it's normal, and to me it is what it is. I just like these because they encapsulate little moments and, you know, bring a smile to my face. So hopefully you guys kind of feel the same way. If you don't, that's cool. I mean, we're all different. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe for more. Let me know. Let me know if you were one of the lucky few that was actually able to get this guy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. if you have any questions or you want to know anything about my collection, if you guys want to talk collections, go ahead and leave a comment. I'm down to have a conversation. Why not? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.